Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aries for the third week of October 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Obviously I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, so kind of flip the roles and use your own discernment. If the reading resonates or if part of the message resonates, then that's cool. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. Okay guys? So take what you feel fits and kind of leave the rest. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Excuse, I've burnt my hand cooking the other day, and it was a pretty nasty burn, so I'm sorry about that. I know it looks a bit ugly, but can't let it stop me doing what I'm doing, can I? So, as usual, excuse the poor shuffling. And if you guys are on TikTok, I am available over there, so you guys can have a look and check us out on that account, My Way Tarot 444. I have the same profile picture as I use for this YouTube channel, but just please be careful. There are people trying to impersonate me in my account, so please don't get scammed by anyone if they're asking if you would like a personal reading via WhatsApp, etc. That's absolutely not me, because I'm not available for personal readings right now, okay guys? So let's get into the reading. Third week of October for love. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign for Aries, please. What can we get for Aries? I was going to say, somebody doesn't want to talk. Yep. Stagnation. Pisces energy. Aries. Yep, look at that. 8 of Wands. There's a block in communication right now. What else for Aries, please? Yep, things are unbalanced here with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment sideways. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. 8 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here on the table as well. And Aries, Leo, Sag so far. Take one more for Aries. 2 more, I guess. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Cups upright. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so obviously either you or your love interest. Yeah, I was going to say we could be dealing with all signs here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Wow, Capricorn specifically, Pisces specifically, or you have that strongly in your chart, or your person does, or Sagittarius here, okay? And we have Leo energy later on. So what I'm getting is that predominantly your either you or your love interest are feeling very unsatisfied emotionally right now when it comes to their love life. There may be a lack of communication between the 2 of you as of right now. I'm getting that quite strongly. Or potentially there may have been some sort of deception, or someone's trying to deceive themselves that they're happy in a particular situation where it turns out they're not. Especially here with the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Devil. Someone's having to retreat after a situation failed and the light has been shone on a situation that it's not working out. And potentially someone's having to retreat their energy to potentially get out of a toxic situation, a toxic relationship, a family home dynamic, something that along those lines that didn't necessarily work out. And what I'm getting here is either you or your love interest wants to be able to communicate, but potentially they could have pride and ego very much strongly in the way as of right now to come forward and have some sort of open lines of communication, because they may have felt like a relationship or situationship, or potentially even a third party, if that is something that could potentially resonate for you in your situation, it's like getting in the way, or it has been in the way for quite some time. And what I'm getting here as well is that your person, either you or your person, are focusing very heavily on their career right now. They may not necessarily be able or available to focus on a particular love connection as of yet. What I'm getting is that they're trying to get themselves out of a sticky situation, something that hasn't been working for them, predominantly in a long-term situation for quite some time. They may have been in a relationship of sorts or a situationship of sorts where it was more kind of based on materialism or financial aspect or practicality rather than necessarily emotion and passion and love, because we have these cups are all like turned upside down and they're empty, and there may have been lies or trust issues to do with a particular connection, and there wasn't a victory or success in relation to this. And what I'm getting here is another message that's coming through is that predominantly your person, either you or your person, could be wanting to come forward to a Leo potentially, to have some sort of reunion and try to kind of reunite, I'm getting, and build off slowly, but potentially come clean that a situation didn't necessarily work out, and they want to drop their guards and ask for potentially forgiveness here, because they are carrying the burdens of what they've been going through in their life here with the Ten of Wands, and they may be getting a lawyer right now, or someone to be able to help close out a particular difficult situation that they may have been in and gain balance in their life. And potentially they may come forward eventually to give the good news to you or to that person that they want to have a passionate new beginning and they're choosing happiness. And when they're choosing happiness, it could be with you here with the Empress energy and offer you something. And something's going to come out the bag, some secret is going to be revealed about something being offered to someone, okay? So there could be some extra messages in there for either you or your person. So what I'm also getting here is that, you know, there may be stagnation and to do with any communication as of right now. Things are very much up in the air. They're not moving forward the way that they want to, or you want them to move forward. Somebody's trying to see a relationship or a situationship or their life in a whole new light, and it's been incredibly challenging. It's definitely been very much of an eye-opener. Somebody may have felt resistant to change. There's definitely a block of a situation moving forward, a potential reunion with a past person coming in because of an unhealthy dynamic to do with the home that needs to be left or it needs to be finished off. Either you or your person may have stayed in a situation predominantly for financial reasons and, you know, been loyal to their money, to their finances, rather than necessarily what's going to give them emotional fulfillment. Maybe they're feeling relatively nostalgic about you and your connection as of right now. I'm also getting that there may be a past life connection. There may be some serious karma to do with someone closing out a karmic cycle with a karmic relationship or a situationship of sorts. That's why there is a slowdown to the particular connection of trying to gain stability, and there's a lot of challenges that may be coming into play with either you or your person as of right now. And someone's just being kept very much on their toes, and they're trying to balance their finances but also their love life at the same time, and maybe they feel like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So the best thing to do as of right now is to just take no action whatsoever. I'm getting the sense that either you or your person wants to come back and they want to have a conversation to say, look, you know, things have definitely not been going through my way. Regardless of how you see things have been going through or not seen things, or we've not spoken, or something's not happening eye to eye, what I'm getting is that we need to have a conversation, and things are going to eventually clear up. As we saw like halfway down the cards with the moon in reverse, there's going to be some sort of clarity at some point, and it's going to allow things to eventually move on forward. But as of right now, things are not moving forward the way that either you or your person wants them to, because you're feeling wary, you're feeling unsure about what's going on. And I'm getting the sense that potentially either you or your person may be working on some sort of commitment issues as of right now. That's why they're not necessarily moving forward. Maybe they're fearful that if they committed to one situation in a long term, that they're afraid that if they were to commit in something else in another long term, potentially, you know, with the right person, with you, or etc., then they feel fearful about that. They're like, oh, well, we don't want the kind of history to repeat itself. But what I'm getting is that I don't feel like that's necessarily going to happen. But there's definitely a lot of fear in relation to that, and that's why there's this particular block. Like, someone feels kind of ready to kind of move on and to make some sort of reconciliation, but they feel blocked right now, or they don't feel like they're deserving of love, I'm getting, or success. So therefore someone's feeling a bit afraid to put themselves out there, to actually say, look, you know, this is what I want, this is how I want things to be, I want to be honest, I want to talk to you, I need things to get cleared up. You know, there's too much fogginess going on here, and potentially this could be relatively difficult because either you or your person don't want to necessarily rush the connection and to move on forward with things, but it has to be done in divine timing. It has to be done at the right time, the right pace. It can't be all rushed in, and because if it's all going to be rushed in, then things are going to go wrong, and then there's going to be extra disputes. There's going to be some sort of chaos, I'm getting, and that either you or your person are just going to feel incredibly stressed about the whole thing. But there's definitely someone wanting to have a reconciliation with someone else to bring security and safety into a particular relationship. If you're dealing with a past person, then the past person's most likely going to come back. Potentially there could be new love, but what I'm feeling here predominantly is that a past relationship, someone that you have very strong like a soul connection with, is wanting to come back. See, my throat just keeps on closing up. I'm just going to clarify these two majors on the table. Sorry, I'm speaking quite fast, guys. It's like, obviously when the messages come out, I just have to go with it. Why is the Hangman here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Someone's in the midst of wanting to control the situation and take control of everything, but it's like having that balance of having control and being controlling, and then also having that dynamic of realizing that everything kind of has its own ebb and flow, and it's about when is the right time to take action and when is the right time to take a break, to pause, to reflect on things. But I'm getting this sense that you and this person are very compatible with each other, and most likely you will have the right place at the right time and renew your connection, but as of right now there may be a bit of a stagnation to things moving forward. So why is the Hangman here for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, somebody's feeling very wounded right now. They're just trying to heal themselves here with the Nine of Wands upright. They're feeling exhausted, and most likely either you or your person have just felt really stuck, maybe out of the cold. Yeah, look at that. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they've been very stuck, unsure about what it is that they want to do. They want to be able to heal. They want to move on. They want to make things right in their own life. And I feel like they're just coming to an end of a very difficult cycle. As we saw the Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and then earlier on in the deck we saw the Ten of Wands. We also saw the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So somebody's definitely progressing to get to a particular emotional fulfillment, but they need to close out another cycle. We also saw Six of Cups as well. So somebody's definitely trying to gain balance and harmony in their life, but they're needing to heal after a difficult period of time that they've been through here with the Nine of Wands. But most likely there could be some sort of confusion. Look at that. There could be some sort of confusion coming in, or there has been, that somebody had to stand back and retreat until they got cleared of the confusion before they could come forward and make a love offer. Potentially there may have been other people causing havoc and trouble in their life, so therefore spreading lies or rumours, causing conflict about someone at a distance before they could come forward to express some sort of passion or make action to do with a relationship, because they were dealing with something else that was relatively difficult. What else for the Hangman for Aries, please? Third week. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, someone's not able to make a move right now with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because they need to continue to heal themselves with here the Queen of Cups in reverse. So someone's feeling very exhausted, very battered and bruised. They're not able to commit or come forward as of right now. Potentially they may be a bit strapped for cash, I'm getting, and they don't necessarily want to get tied down in another situation as of yet, because they're not relatively healed. Yet they're feeling unsatisfied in their life as of right now, feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit down and out here with the Sun. Like I was saying earlier, feeling a bit left out in the cold, wanting to work on their career, wanting to work on themselves till they get to themselves to a place where they feel stable in their life. And potentially they may be feeling a little bit lonely right now. Yeah, look at that, feeling out in the cold, feeling like they had a missed opportunity to have a reconciliation, or to have something brand new to celebrate, to come forward in love, because someone's closing out a very difficult, painful cycle in their life here with the Ten of Swords. They may have been betrayed by somebody that was close to them, maybe a family member, maybe a friend, maybe a supposed romantic relationship of sorts. But it's been very difficult. It's been difficult. I'm going to take one more for the Hangman in reverse. They could be dealing with someone who's incredibly selfish. One more for the Hangman, or two more here. Yep, Devil in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. They're trying to break free from a relationship or a situationship that was incredibly... I'm getting one-sided, potentially unrequited, something that was really quite codependent. They're feeling relatively insecure as of right now, and they're realizing that they've repressed or blocked their feelings in relation to this connection or staying in this other situation for quite some time. Maybe they weren't very vocal about what it is that they felt that they needed emotionally. That wanted to show itself. Look at that Queen of Swords, and they're needing to set firm boundaries, and they're gaining some sort of new objectivity and truth and clarity about their life, and needing to be more needing to be more logical about what it is that they're doing. They may be getting some sort of advice from someone as of right now. Oh, look at that, King and Queen of Swords. Wow. So they could be having lawyers involved, or people who potentially may be older than them, more mature. Maybe they are getting advice about how to break free from a relationship or a situationship. They're going through the fine print of how to transform their life and gain clarity in a particular situation. Also, I'm getting is that either you or your person may be going through, if it's been a long-term situation to do with a marriage, that could be coming breaking down. So therefore someone could be going through a particular divorce, or they're trying to be comfortable in the idea of getting themselves independent and breaking free after a difficult time where they may have felt relatively vulnerable in a particular relationship or situationship, but they've eventually escaped a long-term situation where they felt like they were just running in circles, and now they're moving on forward confidently here. Could be dealing with a Cancer, and they're dropping any burdens or difficulties that there may have been to do with a particular relationship of sorts, and therefore dropping anything to do with any selfishness or stinginess in a particular connection, and the connection that may have lacked any trust, loyalty, or faithfulness in the connection. Yeah, so that they could eventually move on forward and have stability with emotional fulfillment here with the Four of Wands or the Ten of Cups. So someone's feeling a bit weak right now. They're not necessarily fully in their power to be single and free, to come forward, but eventually they will be. So you could be dealing with a divine counterpart or a high-level soulmate. But someone, they could have been dealing with someone who was incredibly greedy, very selfish, very materialistic. And potentially they may have their guard up when it comes to you because they're dealing with someone else. Maybe they're trying to protect you in a particular way. You know, is that saying, you know, rejection is protection. Sometimes you're rejected from something because it's actually meant to protect you from something else. Why is judgment here as a block? Oh, look at that, straight out. Yeah, the world, look at that, 2021. So either you or your person who have been feeling very much like they've been losing, they're going to turn onto a winning streak eventually when they've closed out this particular cycle in their life and to move on forward. We know that very strongly that you two may have a very strong connection. They may even communicate to you over the World Wide Web or the internet or a phone call or something like that to say to you that a situation has necessarily finished, and they felt relatively stuck and lost in another situation. Potentially they may have abandoned the connection with you because they were stuck in something else, but they're making plans to come forward, and potentially here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse to let you know that they've left a difficult situation or relationship. But they definitely want to have some sort of reconciliation with you if you've been at a distance from each other. They're realising that they need to go through this major transition in their life to come forward towards you. I'll take one more for judgment. Yeah, there's a block in them speaking their truth as of right now, but they want to come forward and give you the clarity. There we are, because you're the Empress. Because they see you as their person, their divine counterpart, their twin flame, their soulmate. They want to come forward and give you the truth because you're deserving of that truth. There we are, to give you the truth. Look at that. To come rushing in, give you the truth, give you this love offer in divine timing. And I was saying that, but there's no growth as of right now because it's not ready for connection. It's just not the right time here to come forward with anything. Look, it's not the right time, because if they were to come forward as of right now, before everything's all sorted out and before it's all ready, then it's not going to go forward in the next way that you'd want them to. You want things to move out, like move forward. It just wouldn't. Yeah, it just wouldn't work out. So things need to be done where they're ready. And it's like your person may be trying to figure out, do I take action or do I pause? And they're having this realization that they need to pause as of right now to close off something else before they come forward towards you to express. Because I broke up the deck again and we have the Emperor in the reverse with the Empress. So this is how it's meant to be, Emperor and Empress together, side by side. But if they were to come forward towards you, when I broke up the deck, it would be this. They're not necessarily fully in their power as of right now, so they can't come forward towards you. Potentially they may have given a lot of their power away to do with another connection or a situation, so they're trying to gain their strength up before they come forward towards you. Okay? Sorry, this is all a bit of a rushed reading, but when I get the messages, I have to kind of let you guys know. I'm going to look into the romance angels. See any additional messages for Aries. Straight out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Well, we know that. For Aries, please. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And one more for Aries. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So yes, like I was saying, predominantly they may have been dealing with someone else who was deceiving them, or they were deceiving themselves, or something along those lines. Very soon. And you see how that came out sideways? Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So very soon things will move, but it's not ready as of yet because there's a block. and then calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So yes, you could be dealing with your divine counterpart, high level soulmate, twin flame energy, but things are not necessarily ready to move on forward as of yet. Look, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Just have trust in knowing that eventually everything will work out when it's ready to work out. But they need to go through a separation as of first. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So if you're in separation from your person, it's probably best to stay in separation as of right now until another separation. If you're dealing with a third party, your person is, until that's necessarily closed up, to eventually have a heart-to-heart conversation and discuss your feelings with each other about being more involved in each other's lives here with the engagement card and divine timing worth waiting for. Okay, and getting to know each other again. I'm just going to pull from the Soulmates in Separation now, just a few unspoken love messages of what either you or your person would like to say. I'm trying to make these readings a bit shorter because I do enjoy chatting. When the messages come through, I can't really do much else. I just have to kind of go with it. Oh, well, that kind of come through. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. So either you or your person wants to say that to each other. Oh, God, I can't take all that. See, there's so much that's been unsaid. Aries, please. Soulmates in Separation. That looked like it wanted to come out. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. I am damaged and not deserving of your love. Yeah, so predominantly they may have a little bit of insecurity as of right now that they're trying to heal within themselves, feeling a little bit vulnerable, unsure about how to move on forward. And that's why they need to take the time to heal, because they've been most likely, they've gone through a lot in previous relationships that probably weren't serving to them in their highest good. They could have potentially, what's coming through is they could have dealt with infidelity. That could have been something that has been very difficult. Maybe they don't necessarily want you to know as that, but yeah, they've been through a lot. I am lost in this world without you, it gets lonely. Well, I said that earlier, that most likely you or your person feeling relatively lonely. Obviously this is how it resonates. I'll take one more and that's it. Then I'll close off the reading. Oh, I can't take all. Well, I guess I will. I'm scared you will not accept me now. I made so many mistakes. I hope we can have a do-over. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Deliver me from temptation. So yeah, that's that pride and ego with the devil energy here, that they were stuck in some sort of other, maybe lower vibrational relationships, it seems, and they just felt unsure. Yeah, maybe they feel if they were to come forward and communicate to you, that you would just not understand what they're going through most days, that they don't even understand. And most likely they probably don't even understand. And that's why they need to take time for themselves, because their life hasn't necessarily been too easy for them. So anyway, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I'll next post another video for you all. If you are interested in TikTok, I am over there with My Way Tarot 444 for shorter love readings. They are available for you, and please don't get scammed by anyone out there, guys, as well. Okay, so if this is where we part ways, I hope that you have a really good week, and we'll speak to you again soon. Take care and bye for now.